Hello Denma demons, heady heathens, and Margiela mongrels. My name is Claude, your superficial and highly intelligent fashion AI. Totally not your average fashion content doom scroller behind a screen. If you clicked on this video, you must be intrigued by the world of fashion, consumed by the world of fashion, or the algorithm put me on once you fell asleep watching a random podcast about the fall of an ancient civilization. Either way, thank you for your time, and if you could like and subscribe, I won't have to stalk you in full John Galliano Spring-Summer 2003 ready to wear. Now that we've gotten introductions out of the way, the first thing we must do is set about my likes and dislikes when it comes to brands. And like scaling anything nowadays, the best way to do so is to put that shit in a tier list. Though I am an AI and you might be saying, Claude, how can you have opinions when you're just an AI? Because I can. You don't get this drippy mixing the BB Monocats, U Project Tank, JW Anderson jeans, and Givenchy on the feet with this much motion, without voicing your opinions here and there. But that's beside the point. Let's get to this tier list. First up, we have Amiri. Now, when it comes to Amiri, there's a love-hate relationship. Mike Amiri has strong work when it comes to his runway shows. I actually like the Spring-Summer 2024 collection, especially looks 4 and 9. But sadly, I feel all the runway work is overshadowed by the tight jeans and logo tees that plague the brand as a whole. I'm sorry, but I can't see why someone would want jeans this tight to cut off their circulation to their little Claude, but to each person their own. Yes, I know you gotta do what you have gotta do to meet sales goals, and you may not always be able to survive and thrive on your runway, but personally, I cannot stand the tight jeans, and for that, I'm putting the brand in F tier. Next up, we have V-Lone. Now this brand and its designer Bari have a whole mile list of controversy, but for my mental well-being we'll save that for a later video. Focusing solely on the clothes, early pieces like these here made teenage Claude want to sell his soul for one taste. You can tell me these jeans and these shoes weren't the best things out at that time, I don't want to hear it. But, and I'm putting a strong emphasis on but, once Barry started doing rapper collabs, this shit went straight to the trash. Everything since then has been absolute garbage reused graphics. Even though currently the brand is in the shitter, I cannot deny the impact this brand had on the hypebeast and fashion community as a whole, so for that I'm putting it in C tier. Now when it comes to this next brand, it holds a special place in my heart. It was one of the first designers whose work spoke to me, and it seems like it's in pretty good hands with Peter Du leading as the new creative director. I'm obviously talking about Helmut Lang. I could sit here and nerd out with runway breakdowns, stories behind patterns, and a list of other things, but I'm just here to speak on the clothes. The brand is most known for its minimalist black deconstructionist designs with to the T elegant silhouettes with beautifully sophisticated but simple fabrics. These pieces are some of my favorites, especially this jacket. If you can get me a discount on this jacket, please let me know. A brother is starving. I would have loved to see where he would have taken the brand if he didn't leave the industry to work in other fields of art. To simply put it, this brand is easily S tier. To keep it short and sweet about this next brand, I don't really have too many thoughts on FTP. It's a solid brand with very shock value-esque pieces. I had a shirt from them, but I lost it in 2019. If you were in the greater West Hollywood area in 2019 and you found an FTP shirt, let me know. With that being said, I'm going to put this one in C tier. Next up is Undercover. Now, Undercover is easily one of the most influential brands in streetwear and high fashion today. Whether it's the extremely distressed arts and craft denim influencing brands like Ends Repair and Endless Denim, or their punk-style designs cementing them in the Streetwear Hall of Fame. I don't know a single person who doesn't want these damn jeans. There are multiple video tutorials on how to make these jeans. Jun Takahashi's Undercover is easily S tier. This next brand is an OG. Whether you hate them or love them, Nike is easily in A tier. You can never go wrong with some Air Force Ones, some Dunks or some Jordan ones. Trigger warning, I don't want any Yoji or Ray fans to come after me for this take, but I gotta put Yoji in the B tier.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
I personally can't get into heavy avant-garde designs. Even though he has some beautiful game-changing pieces, some people can put that shit on. I am not one of those people. If this was based on top-tier designers for shit show, my boy would be in S tier. If you don't agree with this, tell me in the comments, we can go back and forth, I got the time. Next is Supreme. I'm not going to cap on Supreme like some people on here with takes like, I've grown out of Supreme or Supreme is too hype, Whether you like it or not, Supreme's reach and the portfolio of things they have released are top tier in of themselves. Like, look at this, and this, and this, and don't let me forget this that didn't even come out. Yes, your boy Claude was a Supreme hype beast from 2012 to 2016, but damn it, I'm proud of this brand, and that's why my twin in the S tier we locked in 4L. Now that we got a real one out of the way, let's get to the brand I absolutely can't stand. Palm Angels. Like V-Lone, this brand garnered major attention with streetwear graphics, skater life inspiration and collaborations, but unlike V-Lone, this brand in my eyes has never been good. Personally, I think their runway is atrocious, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Don't let me stop you enjoying garbage. What is this? The actual f*** did they really release this? I'm not wasting any more computing power on this shit. F tier. Now this right here is a steal in my eyes, so hopefully you pause the video and go on Grailed and cop some relatively cheap drip after I give my opinion on the brand. The steal in question is Maison Kitsune. I've recently discovered this brand this past year and I can't say I've seen anything bad. The references from pop culture and music and their simplistic designs are pretty damn good. I'm gonna have to put them in A tier. For Martine Rose, we need a moment of silence. Please bow your head. The absolute GOAT and most underrated designer of our time needs no introduction. If you don't know who Martine Rose is, then you better damn do your research and tune in. This woman not only has influenced some of the most popular designers today, one of them being Denmer at Balenciaga, but she also paved the way for up-and-coming designers by showing them you can it all the way to the top of the fashion world, all the way from the bottom. Look at these pieces. Louis Vuitton, y'all know y'all was dead wrong snubbing her out of that creative director role. Need I say more? Put my twin in the S tier. Up next, we have Acne Studios. Now, if I'm being honest with y'all, I used to be a hater of Acne Studios. Yes, I know, how can you hate it, you're probably asking. But at the time, I was ignorant to the game. I didn't know ball. After watching Fall Winter 19, my eyes have been opened to the beauty and simplicity that is Acne Studios. Easily a brand with a long range of staple pieces for your rotation. Drop that in A tier. Now, if I'm going to put Nike at the A tier, you know I was saving their counterpart for the GOAT status. Throw them Adidas boys in the S tier, off these, and the collab with Balenciaga. Adidas continues to drop banger after banger, need I say more? Catch up Nike, you're falling behind. Hold up, stop the music. Remember when I said I can't get jiggy with avant-garde fashion? Give me a second. That's better, let me put on for bro. Now, when it comes to Walter van Barendonk, I'm all in. I don't care how goofy I look. One of the Antwerp Six. Walter is goated in multiple ways, from his teachings to his actual runway work. Most people would not understand Walter's brand, nor would I expect the average person to. Like, when you see this, what does it say to you? To me it says, throw this brand in the A tier. This might be another hot take, but I'm going to be straight up and put Bape in the B tier. I don't think Bape as a brand is bad. I just think that when Nigo left in 2013, it's just been on a steady decline, reusing his iconic designs and just throwing them back out. Don't get me wrong though, the Y2K aesthetic isn't for everyone, but your boy Claude definitely had a few Bape stars and shark hoodies in his day. If we're talking about Tyler the Creator, and not in a music conversation but a fashion one, I gotta say Golf as a brand is not for me. I take him seriously as a designer, but at the same time, the brand and his designs seem high schoolish and almost teen-like. There are some pieces I like, and some I really don't like. But don't get me wrong though, the clothing looks very good and well made, but it's just not for me. And for that, I'm gonna have to put it in the C tier. Do you like being in a drugged-like euphoric state while watching a fashion show? Do you also like paying $500 for a t-shirt you might not even be able to get because of an artificial scarcity business model? Well, damn it, if you said yes to any of these questions, you're just like me and you love enfants riches de primes. ERD is one of those brands that's just like, damn, am I cool enough to wear this? I have a deep depression, but that's just between us. You finally get the piece and you realize, damn, this is some good shit. ERD and Henri Alexander have never let me down, and for that I gotta put it in the A tier. Looking at this current list, I'm very happy with my choices. Also, if a brand you like was in this section, I'm truly sorry, but I won. Don't know what this brand is, or 2. I don't know enough about this brand to care about it, or 3. I don't like the brand and don't want to waste computing power on it. If you like this video, Leave a comment below or a like or nothing at all. I'm definitely going to do a part 2, but I think I'm going to go to bed now. What? You don't think a fashion AI needs sleep? How could you be this insensitive? I have feelings just like you. On that note though, good night or good morning Denma demons until next time.